welcome. I'm Alicia McLaughlin, the proud principal of Irondequoit High School, and we extend a heartfelt welcome to all of you this evening as we celebrate your students. We are delighted to celebrate these outstanding achievements. Tonight we recognize our student inductees for both the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society. We will begin with the National Honor Society. We will pause briefly in between the ceremonies so that you can grab some photos of the group, and then we will move immediately into our celebration of our National Technical Honor Society candidates. Before we begin, I would love to introduce to you the advisors of both committees. We have Ms. Larrabee, who is the advisor of the National Honor Society. Ms. Kroll is the advisor of the National Technical Honor Society. And Mr. Foster is the assistant principal, assisting both in this ceremony this evening, if you'd like to stand. We want to acknowledge not only the achievements of our students this evening, but also all of you. It is not to go unmentioned that without your support, the students would not be where they are today. So students, if you could take a moment and just give a round of applause to the folks in the audience supporting you this evening. Momentarily, we will begin. We are proud to elevate student voice and to celebrate that this is primarily a student-led ceremony. Enjoy and congratulations.
Good evening. Could you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to make the land acknowledgement. The West Irondequoit Central School District acknowledges the indigenous peoples of this region, and that this school district building sits on the homelands of the Onondaga, Seneca, of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. It is on these lands that we teach, learn, and live. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Emma Jane Shalom, and I am this year's NHS president. I'd like to welcome you to the 2024 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. You are joining a long-standing tradition of excellence. We would like to recognize those audience members who are current or past members of the National Honor Society. You may applaud if you would like. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members for decades. Today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for each other and students. In addition to the strong academic records which established their eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations. As a group, we serve our school and community through many activities such as NHS tutoring, food link, beach cleanup, just to name a few. We are proud of our accomplishments and welcome these new members who bring new energy and support for our continuing work as NHS members. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the IHS chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We will begin with scholarship, which will be presented by Jane Simon. Olivia Conlon will then represent the service pillar. Next, Finnegan Schlafer will present leadership, and we'll finish with Lucas Scott presenting character.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education is ended, for human education ends only at the end of life. Knowledge is one great element of life, which leads to the highest success. And it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand the world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is a quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, a willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in the school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is without character, no one can respect themselves or hope to attain respect from others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and one's development grows steadily with it. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be what we wish to appear to be, to others, to be rather than to be seen. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Thank you. At this time, we will welcome our new inductees. As your name is called, please step forward to receive your token of membership, and then form a line at the front of the stage on the bleachers. Right, Isabella Alessi, Tasneem Alfeimer, Olivia Belcafini, Adam Basayo, William Bingham, August Bondi, Grace Bottleclear, Naren Kanaki, Juliana Cappy, Carly Chapman, Jan Chet, and Melinda Kleckner.
Brenna Conlon, Fiona Coyle, Olivia Kroll, Gael Cronin, Ava Dandurand, Braden Deli, Owen D'Amaco, Devin Donahoe, Addison Donahoe,
Nora Ferruza, Thomas Flanagan, and Gianna Giesler.
Revley Janier, Colin Giudici, Mason Goeringer, Riley Frisdale, Anna Harbin, Gabrielle Howard, Raya Hummel, Alec Insulaco, Maren Jager, Henry Kaufman, Juliana Lance, Chase Leonardo.
Fiona Lynn, Benjamin Long, Marisa Luciano, Brianna Lund, Gabrielle Marshall, Carrie McLenathan, Rihanna Montroy, Keon Mooney, Phoebe Morales, Joshua Morse, Caitlin Mira, Ariana Muscalina.
Andrew Nechaparenko, Isaac Nielsen, Elisa Pasiga, Michael Penner, Antonio Perez, Ruby Perez, Willow Perez, Cooper Petzing, Shania Pfeiffer, Colin Peters, Sage Quaglia, Olivia Ron.
Sebastian Reed Miller, Marin Robinson, Alyssa Santos, Anthony Scalzo, Kaylee Schmiedlin, Jack Schoenweitz, Isabel Schultz, Brenna Scott, Shannon Seymour, Adam Skelton, Dana Smith, Max Spitz.
Molly Tiernan, Michael Trojan, Taylor Travato, Charles Van Loon, Douglas Velopek, Henry Velopek, Larissa Vincent, Matthew Whalen, William Wood, Edwin Zhang, Adriana Zerbel.
Congratulations. Let's have a round of applause. Now, if you all inductees, would please repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage high standards of the scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
Thank you. New members, please stay on the risers. I am honored to formally welcome all the new members to National Honor Society. Being a member of this prestigious group is a symbol of your dedication to service, scholarship, character, and leadership. I am assured that you will continue to carry these principles throughout the rest of your time at Irondequoit High School.
I'd like to thank our advisor, Ms. Larrabee, and the members of the Induction Ceremony Committee, Trinity Alessio, Olivia Conlin, Finnegan Schlafer, Cindy Greco, Jane Simon, and Lucas Scott, for their hard work in organizing this year's induction ceremony. Please join me in thanking them with a round of applause. Inductees, we would now like to recognize your families that have supported you along the way. Please join me in a round of applause to thank your families. Families, this is the time to take a quick photo. Smile. Thank you for all attending our NHS induction ceremony. In just a moment, the new inductees will recess, but please stay to recognize our NTHS new members. Thank you. And you may all be seated now.
Good evening. I would like to welcome you to Irondequoit High School's National Technical Honor Society induction ceremony. Tonight we recognize the accomplishments of an outstanding group of students with one of the highest honors in career and technical education, induction into the National Technical Honor Society. Since 1984, over 1 million members have been recognized for the same effort and aptitude that our students tonight have shown in their chosen area of career and technical education. From celebrating the excellence shown in developing their skills to offering nearly $300,000 in scholarships each year, the National Technical Honor Society believes in empowering each of our students in their journey to develop the skills they will need to build a career they will love. Tonight we invite you all to join us in celebrating these students and supporting the time-honored purposes of the National Technical Honor Society. The purposes of the National Technical Honor Society are to reward excellence in workforce education, to develop self-esteem, pride, and encourage students to reach for higher levels of achievement, to promote business and industry's critical workplace values, honesty, responsibility, initiative, teamwork, productivity, leadership, and citizenship, to help schools build and maintain effective partnerships with local businesses and industry, and to champion a stronger, more positive image for workforce education in America.
The National Technical Honor Society colors are silver, white, and purple. Silver represents value and worth. White represents truth and honesty. Purple represents achievement and honor. The official emblem of the organization is made up of a shield crossed by a scroll bearing the letters NTHS. Above the shield is the head of an American bald eagle with a wreath of 7 stars circling the eagle's head. The shield represents the individual member. The line running through the shield represents a straight, plumb line fundamental to building a life and career upon a good foundation. The bald eagle's head represents the United States of America and the individual's freedom of career choice. The wreath of 7 stars represents the 7 attributes of the NTHS member and individual NTHS chapters throughout the U.S.
The motto of the National Technical Honor Society is "Success favors the prepared mind." The slogan of the National Technical Honor Society is "Excellence in America Workforce begins with excellence in workforce education." In preparation for our induction and recognition ceremony, we will light the candles that represent the attributes we adhere to as members of the National Technical Honor Society. In the center of the table is a lit candle representing knowledge. Knowledge is familiarity, awareness, or understanding gained through experience of study. This candle represents the knowledge you have gained through experience and study in your technical program.
The first member attribute is skill. Skill is possessing competency and aptitude in a craft, trade, or job.
The second attribute is honesty. Honesty is the quality of being truthful, trustworthy, and genuine in all your interactions, both socially and professionally.
The third attribute is service. Service is contributing your time, effort, and skills to help others in your community.
The fourth attribute is responsibility. Responsibility is being accountable and upholding commitments to others and yourself.
The fifth member attribute is scholarship. Scholarship is a dedication to high-level preparation and achievement in your area of study.
The sixth attribute is citizenship. Citizenship is supporting, nurturing, and actively participating in the communities to which you belong.
The seventh member attribute is leadership. Leadership is the ability to inspire and guide others to work towards achieving a common goal. Fellow members, I hope you recognize these 7 attributes in yourself and value these qualities that make you eligible for membership in the National Technical Honor Society.
Now, to induct and recognize our new National Technical Honor Society members, the following students embody the attributes of our organization and represent excellence in career and technical education.
Abigail Bowen, Landon Bryan, Nathaniel Castellone, Tessa Coney, Ella Cooley, Evelyn Dean, Owen DiCarlo, Hugo D'Souza, Liam Duckworth, Thomas Flanagan, Drea Gaston, Gianna Giesler, Ava Gitz, Ethan Heath, Cole Holtz, Thomas Holvey, and Alec Insulaco.
Nathaniel Jones, Tyler Keeney, Chase Leonardo, Benjamin Long, Benjamin Loomis, Owen McKenna, Alexander McLaughlin, James Milne, Joshua Morris, William Namparala, Isaac Nielsen, Nicholas Pagano, Michael Penner, Levi Powell, Joel Reeves, Sebastian Reed Miller, Michael Burnell.
Aaliyah Roberts, Alana Sanders, Finnegan Schlafer, Lucas Scott, Shannon Seymour, Alexander Sherman, Owen Simon, Adam Skelton, Max Spitz, Caitlin Toff, Alexander Tuff, Nathan Vaccaro, Nathan Veely, Joseph Lynette, Robin Weber, Matthew Whalen, and Skylar Williams. Inductees, you are now members of the National Technical Honor Society. Please confirm this by reciting your pledge of membership. Please read along with me. As a member of the National Technical Honor Society, I pledge to maintain the highest standard of personal conduct. I will apply myself to continue the record of scholastic achievement, and I will strive for excellence in all aspects of my education. I will invest my talents, skills, and knowledge in a career of my choosing, and shall always endeavor to uphold my obligations as a citizen of my community. I now declare you duly inducted as members of the National Technical Honor Society.
All right, take a second to grab some photos of our National Technical Honor Society inductees. And one more round of applause for everybody on the stage tonight. Guys, we'll sit back to your seats. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight. I'm Mark Foster, my assistant principal here at the high school. In behalf of Irondequoit High School, we would like to congratulate all of you on your hard work and installation into the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society. These are honors that you will be able to carry with you throughout your education and your career. Congratulations and welcome to the IHS Honor Society chapters, everybody. Thank you again to all our presenters tonight. We will be having cookies in the Commons area, and please feel free to take as much time up here and take as many pictures as you would like. Thank you all for coming out and supporting our kids.